Hello, troopers, and welcome back to G.A.R Productions. Today, we will be looking at sets number 75354, Coruscant Guard Gunship. This released last year in 2023. It retails for $139.99 in the United States, and it comes with 5 minifigures, which we will be hopping into right now. First off, we have the Republic Shock Troopers. I figured that people had been waiting for almost 10 years now for them to return, and honestly, it might be my favorite helmet hold clone trooper. Some of them I think look better than others. I think they nailed the printing on this Republic Shock Trooper or Clone Shock Trooper, and it is probably my favorite helmet holes. You guys know by now I'm not a fan of the helmet holes, but this is I think my favorite so far helmet hold clone trooper. I think it is the best one that LEGO has made so far. Really good trooper. Nice that we got them in a bit of a cheaper set with the battle pack from this year, the Clones vs. Droids battle pack, and going from one of the best helmet hold clones that LEGO has made to probably the worst clone that LEGO has made with helmet holes, Clone Commander Fox. This poor guy, and part of it is somewhat printing limitations, but I don't understand how it could be this bad. His torso, it shows it's white. It's been talked about already, but still, his torso is pink. It's not supposed to be pink. Also, the red is supposed to come up higher on the chest plate, and it's not. I don't know how that was missed. Black for the visor would be a better color. That's more of a nitpick, but the other ones are pretty serious issues, let alone, not having a camera. Besides that, the printing issues on his torso are quite terrible. His helmet is not any better with the tiny little white line instead of being a full white line. Truly, I did a video back on the Clone Troopers, worst to first from 2020 to 2024, and I believe Fox is at the bottom of the list for good reason. It's kind of ironic that they have the best helmet hole Clone Trooper in the set with the worst. It's very unfortunate. Next, we have Padme Amidala. It's been a long time since we've seen Padme. Nice to get her in a set, going for a classic Clone Wars outfit. Would have been kind of nice to maybe get her outfit from the Scipio, a little mini arc might have been nice, but not a huge problem, but would have been nice. Been maybe nice for some dual molded legs as well. Not a huge thing, just would have been nice. Also, it is a little bit disappointing. Her face is like Jyn Erso's face. It doesn't have her mole beauty mark that the 2013 gunship had. So again, kind of unfortunate having less quality in the minifigure 13 years later, or not 13, 11 years later. And I'm pretty sure 2013 was the last time we got a Padme Amidala. So kind of disappointing for people waiting that long, and then it's not as good as the old one, at least when it comes to the face. And then perhaps the best minifigure in the set is Chancellor Palpatine, the Senate himself. Went with a new hair design for Palpatine. Does have a two-sided face, that I'll show here. I think a really good figure. I think it was a good choice using the dress piece. I think it goes well, and honestly, I think it is the best figure. He is a really good figure, and I think he's the best figure in the set. So we'll get into the gunship. So overall, I do like the set. I don't like that it's smaller. I wish that the gunship could have been at the $160 price point and been in the same size as the 2013 gunship. It is a bit smaller, and that where it hurts the most is the troop compartment. You can't fit near as many clones. The 2013 one, you can get 8 to 10 clone troopers or figures in the gunship. This one, you'll be lucky with 4 to 6 because the bars for the doors actually donk the top of figures, so it's hard to get them in there. It's a bit cramped. The back loading bay is a little bit different. It's kind of, I think, inaccurate based on how wide it is compared to shaping, which again is the different shaping of the gunship. So I think that does let it down. Again, the full bay, it's nice that it does fully close. There's more stability, but it, again, is inaccurate, which also plays into it being harder to load the gunship up with figures because the door is supposed to split in half and open up, and it doesn't. It's all just one, which, again, is inaccurate. There is space forward of the troop compartment, but it doesn't have anything to go there, and there's not space to really put anything there, unlike in every other gunship where they had something there. This one doesn't. So it's kind of unused space and not really useful space, unfortunately. The cockpit is very, very good, very reminiscent of the 2014 gunship. The turrets on the front as well, kind of brought that over, as they were good designs. I will say I really like the side paneling of the gunship below the cockpit. It is definitely a different design. Those were bricks in the 2013 gunship. This one has plates that stick onto other pieces. I think that is definitely an upgrade. I really like that new change in the design, and I think that was a fantastic upgrade. Another decision that I really, really enjoy is the way they changed the engine/rocket nozzle. It's built into the wing instead of being attached on top with various pieces. Much greater stability. I think it looks a lot better, and I really commend them for that. I think that is a much better upgraded design for the gunship. A downgrade, in my opinion. I know it's playability for the kids, but the stud shooters on the wings just look bad, in my opinion. Again, that is as an adult collector wanting the gunship be able to yes, play with, but also display at times, and I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of change for that, because that is not my personal preference. Also, the back of the turret on the back is decent, but it's a little bit smaller than the last one. I don't know if it fits as well, but again, there was space for another compartment to put weapons in the back, and it's just not here now because they didn't create it, so that is a bit unfortunate. And you can tell, I don't have my gunship right now with to be able to show you. I will hopefully do a comparison at some point between the two gunships, but you can tell the difference, because back here the plates are only like 4 wide at the top of the gunship, and 4 wide could fit inside the back compartment. So the old gunship at the top was 6 studs wide, and this gunship is 4 studs wide. So that kind of shows you how much smaller it is, at least when you get towards the top, which is probably also somewhat indicative of how much smaller it is towards the bottom as well. So overall, I would say this is a good set. I wouldn't recommend getting this at the $140 price point. I do appreciate the color swap for the Coruscant Guard Gunship. I think it is a beautiful set with the color scheme. I do understand why people are disappointed in having to wait 10 years for a new gunship, and then it's a Coruscant Guard Gunship, because if you were unable to get the old one, and a lot of people were too little, either weren't born or were too little to be able to get the old 2013 gunship, I understand it was kind of disappointing getting this option, and I know you can color swap it, but that's an added price. That's probably another $10 to $20. So that is an option, but again, especially if you're wanting to change it over to a regular gunship by changing the color swaps, you can sell the dark red bricks, and they do fetch a higher premium than white bricks, so that would help you, but that's still more work. So especially if you're wanting to color swap it, I would wait till it's on sale. And even then, even if you don't want to color swap it, I would still recommend waiting for it to be on sale. I will say there's good news. Somewhat, I wish, again, that it was the $160 price point in a bigger ship, but with them doing this Coruscant Guard Gunship, it might be a case where they only slightly modify it and then recolor it in a year or two to a regular gunship or a Plos Bros gunship as well. So there is that possibility. But I would not buy this set on sale, or excuse me, I would not buy it at retail price. It's going to start, especially towards that is retiring at the end of this year or the next several months. It has already been on sale for like May 4th, and it will continue to be. I assume it'll be down to $112 like the ATTE shortly, and probably for the rest of its lifespan. I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out, and even check out this video later on when it is on sale, and I'll try and let you guys know if it goes on sale, especially on Amazon as well. So overall, I give this set probably a 7.9 out of 10. I'm sorry. I think it's good. I love the color scheme. There's certain design elements that I really, really like. I like 3 of the 5 of the minifigures, or yeah, 4 of them, but 2 of them have some pretty bad issues. I like the color of the gunship. Again, some of the designs, but certain other design aspects I do not like as well. So I'm going to have to give this set probably a 7.9, which I think is the lowest I've ever given a set. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am going to go play with my son now. So thank you guys, and I will catch you guys next time.